waits. He jumps over top of him, and he's got a touchdown.
Did not see that coming.
He gets 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 on his feet still, and he's gone for a 90-yard carry.
Put that on your highlight reel.
From 45 yards out.
There's the turnover.
And a great ball. It's complete for a touchdown.
Welcome here again to wonderful Ellet High School when we're at George Otten Stadium, Joseph Yost Field. And beautiful Ellet High School is it is in our backdrop here. It's dark, folks, and we're moments away from having our daylight saving times come in. But before we do, our APS-IS broadcast brings you the Kenmore-Garfield Rams at 1-3 and the East Dragons at 3-2. And the Dragons will take their first possession off this kickoff, returned to the 25-yard line, and they'll go out there.
Yeah, good kick coverage there by Kenmore-Garfield on a wet evening here.
Yeah, this is definitely showcases why this turf field is such an asset to the district. Because we would not be playing if we had
slick.
this.
Oh,
it would be a mud bowl.
It'd be tough to see the yard markers because it's rained probably either steady to a drizzle for probably the last 36 hours straight.
Well, and it's rained probably 9 out of the last 10 days.
Yeah. So the ground, like even outside my house, the ground is just you're bringing up water with every step.
Yeah.
On the turf, it's going to be wet, but it soaks in a little better and
has better drainage than
you'll be sliding around.
The Pukansky house.
Yeah, you're not going to be dealing with the mud.
And I'm not sure what they're talking to them here about, but they'll take over their first possession as they come to the line of scrimmage. Already moving people around as
Eric Holly going to be the quarterback.
Holly,
I believe. Oh no, he got number 1. They got Dowdell. Looks like taking the direct snap.
Dowdell. The incomplete, right?
Yeah, he threw it.
Yeah. It looked like he was going to go to Eric Hawley, number 8, who moved to the top of your screen. So, hey, for a running team, first play, pass.
Why not?
You know. So, the team's here finishing up their season. And as they come in here, but it's been good overall.
And nothing
A
doing
run to
there
the left
for the
side.
Dragons.
And we're going to have extra excitement by, looks like Cameron Cozy, number 33. And so that'll move him back 15 yards on what was no gain on the rush. Now, did Cozy run the ball? Who ran it? I cannot tell. I'll see on that side of the screen. This referee is animated, so we should be able to
I could hear him.
hear what he says here in the press box.
Yeah, great play by number 58, Marshall Thomas, the senior defensive tackle, got in and blew that play up for
Who is our ball carrier?
a loss.
We don't know.
I didn't.
To be
I'll
determined.
tell you in a minute.
Okay. Joe's got binoculars. That's why we're not asking the folks at home. See, it kind of looks like from the
They're going back to.
scoreboard.
Did you say 33?
that East 33 is the one that pushed.
Okay.
He got the unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's 15 yards.
I think it might have been number 9, Monty Blair. And give him a loss of.
No, loss of 3.
Yeah. And then the 15 to go with it. Ugh. So second in a long way.
Second and 27.
Should be third, actually.
Yeah, you're right. Long pass play.
Oh,
Has a
it's
man
wide
wide open in
open.
the middle of the field. And the only guy that could have stopped him was in pinstripes as he gave the incomplete sign. 2 passes for Dowdell thrown so far, and a drop ball as it goes to Dion Rogers and not able to bring it in.
And Rogers could have skipped, galloped, or that one would have been good for 92 yards if he comes down with it, because there was no one within 15 yards of him.
And that's one of the ones you got to watch the ball as it touches your hands.
And
I know it sounds weird as a player that catches thousands of balls in his lifetime.
Why is it third down? This is wrong.
I don't know.
Because it was after the play. Incomplete on first down.
Yeah.
Second down, a run. Should be fourth down.
No one's correcting it on the field.
No.
I don't know how. Maybe, I don't know. No one knows. They're still winding the clock up in the back. So
There's the draw on 3rd down.
we saw that play. And he's saying he was in bounds even though it appeared he ran out of bounds.
I think the flag fell out of his pocket.
Flag again.
Nope, it fell out of his pocket because he's looking for it.
All right, so a gain of 5 by.
That was by Blair again.
Was?
Mm-hmm. Number 9. It was number 9.
Yeah.
I actually saw the flag fall out of his pocket. So, lucky me.
Eyes on the sky. Now it's a 5th down.
Did we miss something? Or did they miss something?
They missed something. There's no way.
How is there only 44 seconds gone off the clock?
Well, we have had 2 incompletes.
Stop doing that. As Peter would say.
Well, and this brings us to the grumpy part of our broadcast already.
Bad snap.
Yeah. A short kick. It's going to hit at the
Ooh.
38. And
Get out of
stay
there.
right there. And he touches it and picks it up. I'm not sure why he came up to go after it. Flags are down. And, well, we'll see if we finish this game. As the start of it has been rough.
Messy.
Undesired. So a short kick, and the guy comes up and touches it, even though it was off a good Kenmore-Garfield hop, stayed at about the 38-yard line. And I'm not sure he received this ball, but we sent both teams to both sides. And they're talking it over, and obviously it looks like 59, 58, 59, 50. Let's say 58. Marshall Thomas, senior. That can't be him. Let me see. That's an 8, right? Or is
Who's
that a
ball?
6?
And you got somebody standing on the ball saying, I got the football. And they give the ball.
All right, well, so 58 on the, it's Marshall Thomas, who we thought it was.
Nobody knows who has the football. I think Kenmore gets a break and they get the football.
Offsetting penalties.
Nope, they're still talking about it.
And we're going to go to break. No, just kidding.
We're ready.
We're ready for a break. Well,
Do
Joe
you
and
get
I,
the feeling no one knows what's going on here?
this is definitely setting up. We've had a lot of just oddities
It is
in the
Halloween
games before
week.
Halloween. Golly, there's been so many weird
The
ones.
moon's not full, though, so I thought
I
we'd
know,
be okay.
but it's still the
It
game
doesn't
before
matter.
Halloween.
Yeah. Remember?
There's something about the early sugar count.
Old
that
rubber
goes
bowl
on.
and now infocision.
Infocision.
Now it's just
There'll be
it
people in
follows us.
costumes, and tempers are up. Sideline warning already given out. There's our first.
That's a staple.
Yeah.
Staple in high school football.
All right. So after the fumble on the punt, they will take over now. As we get the personnel in there, as it looks like Dennis Reynolds coming in for the Dragons. Fixing my microphone. I think I'm using Joe's from last week.
Oh,
Just
good.
our mouths are in different places. Rolls to the left side on the QB keeper, loses 2 yards on it as he's taken down.
Demare Kidd there on the run for -2.
I heard the phone in the background. I should turn that off so I don't have.
Me as well.
I don't. Yeah, it's your phone.
Yeah. I don't have it
Call
on
in
half
now.
the time.
No one calls you. All right, on the run for that one was their quarterback, Demare Kidd. And I'm not sure it was a planned run play. This one, a little bit of a delay.
Running back went the wrong way, and
he'll get 4.
Kidd just made the best of what could have been a bad situation.
So the QB on the run. In the backfield is going to be Jayon Fisher, number 5. So it sets up 3rd down and 11, which isn't right. It should be 3rd down and 9. On the scoreboard at 11. He throws to an unintended target. Closest to it that we'll give it to is number 13. But I think a miscommunication. I think he thought he was maybe throwing to the next guy above him, but I think he was the highest player on that part of the field. So 4th down and 9 now. And, well.
And they're going to go for it, or are they going to punt and pin here maybe?
Punt team has come out. Offensive line members came out.
Maybe a 4th and less than 11 they might have.
It is less than 11. It's only 9. Look at where the
Oh, yeah, that's
marker
right.
is.
He got about 3 or 4 yards there.
I know, we got tricked.
You got to punt. Your defense has been your best.
The scoreboard.
Now his job is just to keep this thing inside the 20.
Yeah.
Not crush it through the end zone.
Little squib kick, I think. Oh, that's a missile.
Yeah,
and it
but
goes
it's
to the
gonna
5, and he catches it there, runs to the top of the field.
Uh-oh.
Gets around the corner. He's got 2 guys to beat. Number 5 is there. Flags are down all over.
So the punt works just as well because they're going back 10 yards. And up another flag.
Oh, boy.
Holding.
On the receiving team.
Of course.
I might have just gone for it on 4th down. It's Halloween.
It sure is.
A nice tackle by Jayon Fisher on the top of your screen there. Was getting around a lot of people, but Fisher too quick to escape. So should be 10. Already had a 15-yard one. Why not add a 10er on top of that? $9:25 left here in the first quarter. How about that? Rolling along. Sending their ball to the sideline. What?
That was a werewolf, I think. I don't know. Here we go.
Looking to hand off. Does. Right side. And
This defense is coming out to play so far.
Blair again. Minus a yard.
Kenmore-Garfield winning the line of scrimmage right now.
Yeah. And that was a solo tackle.
And we've seen the problem that they've had in their losses has been just an inability to generate enough offense. Their defense has been solid. They went toe-to-toe with Buchtel for about 3 quarters until Buchtel just found a way to get the ball in the end zone. It was a one-score game until the 4th quarter.
So bottom of your screen is Ron and Kelly. And then Blair's in the backfield. Dodell back there. Oh my. Okay, so 5 more yards. Yeah. Making it even 30 so far in this early first quarter.
And the Dragons have not come out sharp. I mean, they've come out uncharacteristically a little bit chippy, undisciplined, and just took too long to get the playoff.
Second down and 16. Same play design that we had first one.
Sweep.
Little pitch to the right. Flags down again.
They got.
And it would be a gain of 10 given the spot. Well, let's see what the flags are. Holding by the offense. So that negates any positive yards there and adds it to the negative column of
4 penalties in less than 4 minutes for 40 yards.
Oh,
That's a lot of force.
that'd be 48 penalties.
That's what they're on pace for,
Yeah.
my friend.
We get an extra line on our sheet here.
That was quick math by you. I'm not even going to check it for accuracy because it's Halloween. I think you got it right on the money. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to set that up anyway.
So a 10-yard gain turns into another loss. They're going to put it right a little bit back from where the play ended. So 2nd down and 19. And they're hiking the ball at the 10-yard line. Runs left and runs
Nothing
into a
doing.
stout defense again on that side.
Right into Keshawn Jordan. Another loss.
Loss of a yard. Blair nowhere to go.
3rd and 20. There's nowhere to go there. They're just
Garfield going to try to play back on this one. Certainly fantastic position if you have to punt from your own end zone. Last punt barely went 20 yards. And if they had just not touched it, they would have gotten the ball about where that 1st down marker is. Line up with 3 wide, fakes the handoff, looks downfield, ball high in the air but short behind his receiver, looking for some help, doesn't get it. Ball vastly underthrown by about 10 yards.
Yeah, but that was okay by Ronan Kelly's. He actually almost made the play on that. I mean, so what if you throw an interception there? It's as good as a punt. Better than overthrowing a guy by 10 yards. But that was probably his worst ball of the 3 that he's thrown. The other 2 were right on the money.
Yeah.
And dropped.
Really
2 drops.
Need to step in. But it certainly pins back the punting situation here. 4th down and 20.
This will be the 2nd punt for the Dragons out of their own end zone.
Yeah.
Number 15, Alejandro Zambrano.
Good snap. High kick this time. Much better. Going to take a nice bounce
Get
at
away
the
from it.
32-yard line.
Why does he get right? What is he doing?
I don't know.
Get
Either catch it or don't catch it.
Yeah. But then get away from it. Trying to make a play, but you got to try to make that play off the first hop, or then it's too late.
Yeah. Pulling out all the stops today.
Good punt by Zambrano, though.
Yeah, good bounce.
39 yards. Yeah, he got the bounce. And the rain continues. It's coming down a little harder now.
Thomas, this is senior night for him, man. He's like, I'm running all these back.
Yeah, he's like, you know
I don't
what?
care how
I'm
many
making a
bounces
play.
it takes.
I've made plays whenever APSIS is here. I make big plays. And he's made a couple. But now let's see with good field position again what Kenmore-Garfield can do in their 2nd possession.
You know, both teams, East has started deep in their own side both times. And Kenmore now starting on the other, in East territory on both these drives. That one incomplete.
They try to throw on 1st down and
Get incomplete.
can't. Thrown's going to be tough today because of just the wet. It's wet.
Well, and most receivers don't like to catch balls in the rain anyway. I'll say it.
As a former quarterback, I'd rather play in snow than rain.
Yeah.
It's dry. Yeah, you're right. For the usually, unless it's either that wet and then you can't move whatsoever.
Yeah. Fakes it, kind of holds the ball out to the side, rolls out to the right. Oh my, great play. We got about 9 yards and then slingshotted for another 3. 12-yard gain on the run by Kidd.
Hey, first down of the ball game.
Made a move, and it was the dive for the 1st down.
And I don't know if that was run pass option or design pass, and it looked like he was looking maybe for a tight end on the backside, not there. Then he tucked it and went. Good decision.
Looking on a end around, gets it in his hands, cuts up field, gains 13 on that play off the rush. Davis.
We said Davis is a guy looking to make big plays.
his first carry and one for their second first down.
That's a lot easier than trying to field a punt.
A night like tonight is dedicated parents' night because you have to really love your kids to sit in the cold rain on a Thursday night. And they're all here supporting. Tries again
They
to look
stuffed at that time.
and nowhere to go. I can look just underneath us, and they got their umbrellas and
Yeah, Devin White and Rashard LaBooth on the tackle there.
across the field. You see all the parents with umbrellas.
Are they shivering yet?
Oh, I'm sure they're all warm inside, seeing their family
Hands
members
are
out there.
Hands are a little cold.
Yeah. Motion again. Will
Here
we
we
see
go
it? No,
again. No.
fakes this one.
Oh,
Goes
good
right up the
timing.
center.
Oh,
Oh,
if he
ball
could-
looked like it almost came out.
If he
for
could
a
have
little
bounced that outside, there was nobody out there.
bit. Gain of 5 on the carry for Kidd.
But it's good medicine to go north-south tonight with the conditions. Third and manageable now.
I like that play. Fakes that end around and then
So they punt
keeps
that
it
football.
himself. Yeah, so they brought a new football out. You saw the official
kicked
bring
it?
it out, and then 52 kicked it off.
He was getting the leg
Antonio
loose.
Sandell kicked the other one off the field. Now, play opposite way. Keeps himself still on his feet. Turns and rolls.
Fumbled.
Ball's out, and I think they're going to say he was down first.
Nope, they're going to talk about it.
That's going to be a gain of 15, regardless of what happens.
I don't know.
I think he was down. Wow.
Run
they
it
give
back.
the other
I know.
way.
Yeah.
But a fumble.
Negates that great run in the first down, and the man fumbled on about the 5-yard line too.
Kidd.
So Kenmore got one break on their first fumble. They got it back. This one goes to the Dragons. A big play here with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Oh, where is this spot at?
Should
Looks like
be
the
about the
3-yard line.
Yeah.
And we just saw a team go backwards last 2 drives.
It is coming down harder and harder as the game goes. That's pouring right there.
I remember looking just on my phone. It was like 100%, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like, okay, so 100% rain for the next foreseeable future.
You are. This is dedicated. Dedicated everyone.
In his own end zone, gets back out, gets to about the 8-yard line.
Man,
That's 5 hard.
That's a
turnaround.
huge play on first down too.
Who is that? Dotto?
I think he said Holly. I think that's Holly.
Did he
They
change
switched
number?
number. Yeah, again. Remember they did it last time too.
Yeah.
I don't know which one he is, or if he's. So, anyway, that's a big gain on first down.
That means Holly has 3 incompletes.
Yeah, and that makes sense because he's got a good arm.
Well, it gives him a little space about the 8-yard line, just short of a first down. Looks like he got a yard. And those Rams, the rain is bringing on some emotion by the Kenmore-Garfield Rams.
Blair on the run, good for a yard. Yeah, they're hitting. I mean, they're winning the battle up front thus far.
I think the same thing too. We talk about wide receivers not wanting to play in the rain. It's hard to get those offensive linemen to keep their hands on there when it's wet.
Hard to
Slips a little
hold,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Grab hold of these.
Hard to hold. Hard to block.
You're
is
allowed
what
to
I was
hold
reading.
inside, man. That's where you hold, inside the trenches. Quarterback sneak. That's
I think they
gonna
got
get
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Holly with another one.
That's called keep it simple on third down and move these. We got to get in better field position. You might see about 5 or 6 more of those tonight. Now, if they can get into a second and short situation, then that's where you can hit them with that play action. You saw what it did earlier. They ran the tight end right up the seam. It's a quagmire.
1st and 10 now, just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Holly back there looking. Seeing possible need for an arc. Incomplete as that one. 3rd target to Rogers, not able to get it. 4 incompletes for Holly so far.
No seams on that one. You know, he caught a wet ball with no seams and didn't get it turned, and the thing just floated out, kind of like a wet loaf of bread.
I was waiting to see when you said
what
your example was.
Man, this weather, it's hard enough to get the snap. It's not like this is the pros where the fields, even if it's raining like this, you get a dry football every other play. They're using like 2, maybe 3 footballs.
Hard blitz coming, stops there. But goes through, breaks the tackle, goes right side, trying to get around the corner, has a 1st down, still on his feet and out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Almost a big loss, but it turns into a big gainer for the Dragons.
Gain of 14. Who was that?
That was Rogers. Boy, it just shows. It just shows when you're not penalizing, the offense looks a lot better when they're not in 2nd and 25s.
Yeah.
A Garfield defender had a chance to make another tackle for loss there, but Rogers, give him credit, he ran hard and slipped through one, and then he had a lot of daylight.
Well, yeah, and that was their linebacker coming through, Kwan Brown. Hard blitz on the bottom part of that defense on your screen. Had to stop just a little bit off on the cadence. Nowhere to go there. They're going to give him 3 yards on the carry. Is that Gary? Tyjon? No, I'm sorry, wrong one. Tristan Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. And you know, I will tell you, with all the penetrating and blitzing this defense, that they might be susceptible to a screen if you let them through. Second and 6.
2:15 here in the first quarter. Motion to come to the top. Hands off again to Thomas.
Stutter.
Little burst coming through, and that'll get 7 and a first down.
Nice little stutter cut there. Needed 6, he got 7. Tristan Thomas with a nice little. So now he's getting a little bit of momentum offensively. This isn't a night where, I mean, you either cheer to stay warm or you just bundle up and be like, come on, guys, you got to do this on your own.
Looks, step back, takes off. Holly, 1st down, 10, 20, 30-yard gain, and we'll take it out for about a 33 and goes out at the 22.
Great downfield blocking by the Dragons.
33-yard run for him. Just runs it out of bounds, but not taking the extra contact here in the first quarter. Smartly goes out of bounds and sets back up.
This drive started with about 4 minutes on their own 3-yard line, so they flipped the field. Now let's see if they can finish this off and punch it in. What a change in momentum is Kenmore-Garfield looking like they were going to go in for the score, and now the fumble, and now the Dragons knocking on the doorstep. Oh, another good size hold.
Good little lateral slide to get 4 on that carry for Thomas.
And the difference is that Thomas had a chance to make, he had time to make a move early in this game. There was no chance for Blair or Holly to make any moves because Kenmore-Garfield was winning up front. Now East kind of settled in on their blocks a little bit longer, creating definitely more running lanes for their running backs and quarterback.
Some excitement on this KG sideline with number 58, Marshall Thomas, the senior. think he wants to go back in, but
He's made a couple big plays.
yeah.
He's ready.
He's made some bonehead plays on special teams, though, picking up 2 balls that he should have just let go, not picked up. And I think that's their discussion a little bit is, hey, we want the electric.
Huge hole.
Goes through slide.
Oh, he
is
fumbles.
loose. And he picks it up at the end. And he runs through for a touchdown. What a surprise present left there for Ronan Kelly. Wow. It just goes through and then surprise.
Same bounce as the other. And a Garfield defender had a chance to get it, but couldn't with the wet. Couldn't pick it up.
8-yard gain. I'm sorry. That was, 18 yards or 16 yards. Who ran that? I forget.
Holly ran it and fumbled, and then Ronan Kelly with the give him the fumble recovery.
A 16-yard run for Holly, and then 2-yard pickup after the fumble by Kelly for the touchdown. We're going to set up for this 2-point conversion. So a 97-yard drive to get into the end zone and put points on the board. Set up for the 2-point conversion, and they'll take a timeout to talk it over as we almost are concluding this first quarter. Akron City Series football is brought to you by APSIS, your Akron Public School information station. And, of course, we want to let you know that Akron Public Schools offers the best and most affordable early learning and pre-kindergarten education in the area. Go to akronschools.com to learn more. APSIS wants to thank Kohl's Garage Incorporation for their support of Akron Schools and Athletics. Kohl's Garage Incorporation providing comprehensive auto repair at affordable prices to get you back on the road, and they've been doing that for over 40 years. 2 seconds left in this first quarter. 6-0 your score with the East Dragons over the Kenmore-Garfield Rams. An odd play that continues the odd night. An 18-yard run by their quarterback. Holly gets it to the 2-yard line but coughs it up. Luckily, teammate Kelly comes in and picks it up off the turf, rolls into the end zone, and now looking to add a 2-point conversion. I feel like there's like a rain speed of everybody out there and then the regular speed of life in here where we're dry. Slowly gets it off. Oh, breaks the tackle and can't get away from the second one. So no 2-point conversion. Stays 6-0 here with 2 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that's one of those cases where you get the penetration. You might not make the tackle, but you're definitely doing your job by slowing things down and stuff in that play.
And that one was a big grab of the jersey. Had to fend it off with the stiff arm, but you lose all momentum and speed.
So a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Actually, he just recovered his own team's fumble.
Yeah. Six nothing your score.
Yeah. Huh.
Looking to kick this one away. And that'll be Rashad LaBooth. I'm sorry, that's the wrong person. That's the person next to him, which is Ibrahim Kamara. Picks it up at the 2-yard line after the drop. Spin move still on his feet. Comes back to the 15, spins a second time, and gets to the 22-yard line. So makes certainly something out of nothing, and no flags down. So they'll take over off the good return.
At halftime, Dave will be setting my fantasy lineup for this weekend. Picking my defensive player who's on a bye week. I'll save that for halftime.
Did you pick up the guy from Dallas? That
No.
you should.
Who?
I picked him up.
Their defense?
No. Yeah, I thought you were doing individual players. You need a defense?
No, I have a defense. I have Buffalo's defense.
Oh, and don't you also have a defensive player?
Yes, I do.
What's his name?
I had the Cunningham guy from Houston. He's been good. He's solid.
Yeah, he's been
Nothing
real
big.
good. He's like the second. He's like top 5.
No, I'm gonna drop somebody else in and keep him.
Yeah, you should probably keep him. I just picked him up this week because I was like, should I pick him up? I don't know. Vander Esch. What's his name?
The linebacker.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Why? Because they're on the field constantly.
Yeah. With no Andy Dalton playing quarterback, defense is going to be out there a long time.
They're terrible.
I picked up Andy Dalton as my bye week quarterback, and then he got a concussion. So Baker Mayfield, here we go.
I had Baker. I dropped him.
Yeah, most people did. So I'm hoping for a big week.
Who's your other quarterback?
Kyler Murray.
It's not bad.
Yeah. It's
Better than what I've had. I've had bad quarterback play.
hands the ball off, runs over his own player. Man, steamrolled 5 yards.
That was number 1, Damian Martin on the carry. We start the second quarter.
Yeah, there was someone that had a trade request for me, a wide receiver and tight end. I was like, he has Patrick Mahomes and Kyler Murray in another league. I was like, what's it going to cost to get Kyler Murray off? I'll give you Matt Ryan and some other good players. Get this Kyler Murray guy off your bench. He should be playing.
That's right.
And he gave me a fat no, like probably we're both in the top 4 of the league. He's like, I'm not giving you Kyler Murray. I don't care what you're giving me.
Javon Fisher on the run there gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Carson Wentz has been my quarterback for most of the year, and Garoppolo is my backup. I just haven't gotten, I just haven't got. I've got an okay play out of Wentz, but they're so banged up. He has to do pretty much everything himself.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's rushed for 3 or 4 touchdowns, so that's helped. They just have they're 1, 2, 3 yarders.
6-yard gain. He's down, hurt. He's going to be very close to a first down. It looks like they're going to give him the first down, and they'll talk it over. And we'll take a break here on APS-IS. We'll be back after play resumes here with David Schick and Joe Bukansky. All right, so kid walks off under his own power and certainly moving around and stretching on the sidelines as looking to see if he'll be able to return for him. But Demir Kidd, a senior, pretty much playing quarterback right now and running back. He's still on the sideline trying to stretch out. So
number 3, Darrell Wilson now in.
Backup QB duties here. Has a man in motion in Martin, who he hands off to.
Nothing doing.
Sniffed out, no doubt. Loses 2 on that. And he's still stretching on the sideline. You can see other players just looking to see, hey, are you coming back? Are you coming back?
Eric Cozy just stuffed that on Javon Fisher.
2nd down and 14. And hobbling off, it looks like Martin as well. Limping a little bit coming to the sideline. And they send Carlisle's back out there, number 4. Hey, man, you're still on. Wilson surveys.
Delay. And I will say one thing the Rams have been much better at this year is avoiding penalties. Not here, but 2nd and 20 now for the Rams. New quarterback in, and then their running back also hobbled off. Probably cost that a little bit in that play.
Comes out.
Oh, nice cut. Two
Has the
nice
ball.
cuts.
Still on his feet. Gains 10. Switches arms. Gets 15 and pushes through for a 10.
There's a highlight run.
Wow. A gain of 22.
Fisher.
Wow.
Two great cuts, and then he also, so he went with the the lightning, the speed, and then he dropped the thunder there in the end on this stormy type. And well, it's not stormy. Let's not call for storms because we don't need no delays. Just a rainy night. But he brought the thunder and the lightning on that one. Impressive run.
Gets the first down, moves into midfield. Off a 2nd and 20. Gets 22. Gives some life to him. Wilson throws through the hands.
Yeah, it was a good ball.
Davis, his second.
A little lefty there, huh? Dora Wilson.
How to throw that direction lefty, though. You know? You want to go the other direction.
I like throwing right.
You?
I like slinging it anywhere, man. Except late over the middle, right, Baker?
Yeah.
Right, Baker? How about, what did you think of his game last week? He starts out 0 for 5 and looks abysmal and then completes 21 out of 22 passes the rest of the way.
Well, the only incomplete was stopping the clock.
Yeah, he
He looked amazing.
How bad are defenses now? Jeez. Forcing incompletion.
I don't know what to make of the rookie season. They're going to take a timeout.
I think it's
his rookie season, is that the anomaly or is that the norm? You see a game like last week's, you think it could be the norm. You know, could he ascend to that?
Somewhere in the middle.
You know, is he closer to good than average or bad? And
with, again, and we see it here in this league a lot, if you have a weak defense, I see this so much in high school. These teams that have weak defenses, they spread it out. They go 5 wide and they try to score. But what it does is when they incomplete, they go 3 and out. It just keeps their defense out there longer. If you have a weak defense, sometimes the best way to play it is ball control, turn out the clock, almost like the service academies do, where they control the line. So your defense is then out there in less plays.
yeah, yes and no, but I feel like especially at this level, you have so many players playing both sides. Whether they're out there offensively or defensively, they're still, it's different.
I think you're expending more energy chasing people than you are.
Yeah, I mean, certainly scoring and big plays are energizers compared to playing defense.
But how you wear teams down, the body blows are when you run the ball off tackle and just.
Oh, body blows right there on cue. Comes on through as
Eric
Cozy.
Second big play for a loss on this possession.
First time that Wilson comes under center.
And what do you think Fisher's saying in the huddle right now? Guys, if you give me a shot, I just ran for 22, but just give me an inch, please.
Yeah, I got to catch. I got to get the ball handed to me and then start running.
You ain't got to block him, but you got to at least get in his way.
Yeah, he was giving me a bear hug right along with the ball.
He almost took the hand off.
Oh boy.
We had a timeout.
I think they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 9 guys on the field, right?
Substitution penalty, I'm guessing.
I thought he was off.
You can't break the huddle and then leave, though.
Oh, that would be.
Remember in the NFL, that was like point of emphasis one year, and they called that seemed like 100 flags on that.
Waved it on.
No, if they want to go with 9 guys, they can go with 9 guys as long as they have 6 on the line of scrimmage.
I think they only had 9 because he
because
ran off.
They only have 22 dressed tonight and healthy.
Oh, I can't read the body language by the official.
They have more like 20, 25 or 26. I was exaggerating it a little bit.
All right, so we'll set it up again. 3rd down and 13. Motion coming up. Fakes the handoff. Was going to run. Took too long.
Yep.
Took his head up too long to look for that pass. And
that gave Devon White a chance to get back into the play, and he'll take it.
So Wilson going to lose 2. Yeah, what the difference is Kidd does it so quickly. And you're like, did he hand the ball off? And then he's running the other direction. And here he tried to kind of look off the pass a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a problem. And the problem is 6'2", 225, Cameron Cozy.
That could be a problem. He has been, it was a huge problem on this drive. 3rd tackle for loss.
4th down and 15. Looking to kick. End over end snap. Good handle of it. Hits at the 38 and will go out to 37.
End over end snap. It was.
It was.
And an end over end kick.
It's a good kick for what he got.
Yeah. Kind of came out like it got a little wet spot on the way, you know.
I would like to see teams try to come after him because I feel like he could break a tackle and still kick a good, decent kick.
How awesome would that be?
That would be pretty.
And not just run, just like run somebody over and then
Like
just back up and just punt it.
Stiff arm him.
Look at him for a second and then punt it 56 yards.
Offensive tackle, stiff arm, and then also kick for 25 yards. Because when we're talking about Austin Druhar, the senior, plays tackle, defensive tackle, offensive tackle. Certainly would be in your nightmares running at you.
Another big loss, and that time it was Kashawn Jordan again in on the backfield. These guys are just jumping snap counts and be coming in there unabashed.
Loses 7.
That was Rogers. That play worked last time, not this time.
Well, and that's coming from the weak side, away from the ball. So as soon as they take that little stutter step to see where they want to go, they're being tackled from behind.
Absolutely.
2nd down and 7.
It's a quagmire out there. Timeout, Dragons.
Akron Public Schools nutritional specialists create more than 32. It's in my ear, Joe. You got to turn it down before you do that. Taking his headset off. Akron Public Schools nutritional specialists create more than 32,000 meals every day for their 21,000 students, and they're all free. Research shows that improved nutrition has the potential to positively influence students' academic performance, and that's why it's important to the students of Akron Public Schools. Learn more about what they're doing at akronschools.com. Also, APS-IS wants to thank the Carmen Studio Photography Incorporation for their support of Akron schools and athletics. Carmen Studio Photography Incorporation, a full-service professional photography studio servicing Northeast Ohio for over 50 years.
Saw him today, as a matter of fact. How about that? Coincidence or just that's our
family photo?
Telepathy. No, makeup pictures. They do our pictures. They do all kinds of Summit County pictures. They'll come out. They'll do like all your athletic stuff too. They do a nice job. That's why they've been around 50 years.
2nd down and 17 after the timeout. Looks, fakes the throw, runs up the center, has some space. Good spin move for extra yards, and will turn and gain 6 on the play.
Kind of a double spin move for Holly there. Spun out of one and got himself an extra yard on the second one.
Well, and I was at a funeral last week, and they showed some and I don't know if you remember, I don't think they do it anymore. You remember they used to call them glamour shots?
Yeah.
And you would dress up, and they put the Hollywood makeup type stuff on.
Yeah.
I remember my mom got one of those way back in, it's probably mid-90s. Oh, the glamour shots. Get the pearls out.
Thank goodness we don't do that.
I mean, Photoshop and filters. Well, probably Photoshop for us and filters for the next generation.
It's been tough on the photography industry with all of it. People are doing a lot of stuff.
Wow,
online.
untouched comes through. What a sack. Timed out that blitz perfectly.
Keshawn Jordan and Eric Cozy are like, it's time for defensive player to get player of the game up here. And because they are both dominating the line of scrimmage. Big play on 3rd down.
Holly loses 7. He didn't in a blink.
Not a chance. Didn't have a chance. And he almost got, I mean, he tried to get away, but Jordan just seems like he's timing the snap count perfectly.
And they brought the correct pressure up the center because they really had 3 linebackers there, and you got to pick one in an instant. He picked the right side, and the left side went right through.
Yeah, you got to make a choice, right?
At middle of the defensive line. Look, they're setting up again, and now they're going to back off, try and catch this one. And that offsides.
A little bit too much movement there.
Yeah.
But at 4th and 22, that one's not going to kill you, right? It's going to move them up 5. Zambrano will take it.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like glamour shots. Man, it's like seeing black and white photos. You don't see those anymore.
Not too much.
High snap, off to the left, catches it, kicks it, straight up high.
Get away from it.
Moon
They're
ball.
Screaming.
Runs backwards, and they'll down it at the 37.
Punt, yeah. Got to about the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. So great field position for the Rams.
They got 4.5 here in the second quarter. Try and get some points on the board. The offense has had some struggles, really. Kidd was the only one with the big double digits. I'm sorry, Kidd and Fisher with double-digit runs. Kidd with 2 of them with a 12 and 15-yard variety. His 15-yarder ended in a fumble, though. And then Fisher last drive with 22 yards. It'll be interesting to see, and I haven't reviewed the sideline. Are we going to get Kidd back out there? It appears we are going to. So he comes back out at starting quarterback after the cramp. And this is going to be interesting to see how he moves out there, Joe, because after you get the cramp, it tends to come back faster.
Especially on the turf, it seems.
Yeah. Looking to hand the ball off right side. Bobbles it in the backfield a little bit. Cuts back in. Hops through. And he'll gain 7 on the carry.
And he tried to make a cut there in the wet conditions. It just shows you how much slower of a track it is, even on the turf. But he still turned it up and got a nice gainer. Did Fisher on 1st down. Big ovation there for both teams' cheerleaders. Talk about dedication. Some of them could have said, "Did you see the weather forecast?" No, thanks. I'm good. I'm getting ready for basketball season if they let us at games. But no, they're out there.
Looking to hand off left side, bounces outside, can't get away, but does a great job of keeping his feet moving.
He's still up.
And he's still, the pile moves, and he's going to get a 1st down.
Who was it? Who else?
A 5-yard swing.
Keshawn Jordan, can you say man on a mission tonight? How about that run? Go ahead and rack that one for another highlight.
Yeah, 9 yards. And what was going to be 3rd down and short turns into a 1st down now from the 25-yard line.
Just kept those legs chugging along.
Got the short field, 3:40 left here in the second quarter, down a touchdown so far.
Last time they had it, they fumbled.
Kidd hands the ball off left side and destroyed.
Oh my goodness, unblocked.
That's how you sink a battleship.
Brandon Gates.
Gates.
Oh, that one hurt.
Martin, nowhere to go. They will take a timeout to talk about it. The fine arts are alive and well at the Akron Public Schools. There are 3 facilities, the Miller South School, the Firestone Community Center, and the Akron Schools of Arts, all offering award-winning programs that include all the commitments and sequential arts courses designed to develop advanced skills in specific arts studies. Learn more at akronschools.com. APS-IS also wants to thank Swenson's Drive-Thru for their support of Akron schools and athletics. Swenson's Drive-Thru, the home of the Galley Boy, America's best cheeseburger, open year-round. Check them out today. Swenson's Drive-In. So timeout.
I'm cold.
We could close this one a little bit more.
Maybe. Can we?
Maybe not.
I'm going to do these.
Oh, too far.
Cut off our air supply right there.
And Peter's like, you can't squash the cord. Split the difference. There it is.
Oh, that was perfect. I still got it. Rained on me earlier. I don't know where that came from. Where's a sideline reporter when you need him now? Boy.
In the stands.
Yeah, good day for the intern. Man.
3 minutes here in the second quarter. The rain continues.
What
We had
a mess.
an inch of rain already.
Yeah, you're
Hands
not
the ball off right side, and he'll gain about 2.
Again, APS very appreciative of the new turf surface here at Ellet High School. Not much doing there.
3rd down and 11. And what is, they had a nice series last time, and now sputtering a little bit. 3rd down and 10. Need to get points here. I think the ball went down, and it's on the turf. Picked up by the Dragons. Goes left side, right off the snap, loses it. Flags down, way back behind him. Spin moves, comes back to the center of the field.
It's coming
Still
back.
not deciding where he wants to go. Comes back up the center, on his feet still. Broken 6 tackles and goes down at the 48-yard line. My guess is holding around the 30-yard line.
And I didn't say it, partner, with the conditions and the inch of rain that we had. I didn't say it, but I thought it. We haven't had a bad snap. We haven't had a miscue snap. And sure enough, on 3rd down, Garfield fumbles. And I think this is going to be post-possession. East will keep it, and they're going to start deep in their own territory.
Holding by the Dragons.
It's going to be post-possession. They'll keep the ball, though. So second fumble deep in East territory. That's the difference in the game right now. 2 fumbles.
And that ball, it isn't like it stayed behind the center, because it looked like he dropped it and then tried to catch it and then almost kicked it.
He did.
To the other side of the
ball,
line of scrimmage.
It was kicked.
And it's picked up by a linebacker.
Yeah, it was. It was kicked. Which, if that ball goes to the right person, that could be a little fumble roost.
Yeah,
tight end coming on a little drag route there.
Well, and we saw the Dragons do the same thing as fumble close, and then the next person picks it up and takes it in for a touchdown.
So the difference in the ball game right now, the Dragons picked up their fumble, and Kenmore-Garfield has not been able to pick up 2 of theirs.
So 2 minutes left here in the second quarter.
And you got to expect that won't be the last one we see with these wet conditions.
Cold and wet. Motion coming up. Hands off left side. Uh-oh. And we got a sack. Takes him down for a loss. On the run, Blair is going to lose 4.
Blair did not read his blocker there, and
that made 4. Probably about 7. Dang. 7 minus 7.
East frustrated there as they had a kick out block, and he tried to outrun the kick out, and that's a no-no. Got to try to cut that thing up. A loss of 7 on the play. Man.
Had his offensive lineman right there as well, trying to continue to keep him away. Donovan Daniels.
Kenmore-Garfield's got 1 timeout. They may burn it after this play if they stay deep in their own territory.
Spins away from contact, runs right, breaks a tackle, still on his feet. He's going to gain probably about 10 on that one. as Holly keeps it.
Yeah, give them 10. And they keep the clock running, which is beneficial for the Dragons.
105 and 1st and 10.
We've got third and 4.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, not 1st and 10. 3rd down and 6 off the long play. Moss plays on the first one. No rush to get to the line. And why? You're up 6-0.
60 yards for Holly on 7 carries. He's been their best runner.
What are we doing? Personal foul. What?
Oh, guy coming off the field.
Oh, yeah.
They got him.
Yep.
And you mentioned earlier there were some issues going on inside the trenches.
So 3rd down and short turns into 1st and 10.
1st down. 3rd penalty for 25 yards for Kenmore-Garfield in the first half.
That's a big one, though, to turn. I mean, you only got 40 seconds left. But frustration just bubbles over.
Gives a chance to go for a home run if they want one. Maybe run it one more time and then go for a home run or get to halftime.
You could have, you make the stop there and
they got
you're
plenty
into halftime.
At least, yeah.
So now 1st and 10, runs left, has some space, still on his feet at the 50, goes out at the 40-yard line.
Whoa.
20-yard carry for Holly.
And there's no answer for Holly in his running game right now. He's got over 80 yards now on 8 carries. And I'll tell you what, now you're close enough to take a shot and you still got a timeout left.
I thought he went out of bounds. Why is the clock still running? He ran out of bounds. He didn't get tackled? I think they see it now. Now they're gonna call. I don't understand why the clock didn't stop.
They're going crazy up there.
Yeah. Well, you saw him run, and he didn't get tackled. He ran out of bounds. The clock should stop. But he also ran over the official that's over there. Well, the official that would have signaled it got ran over, and he just got back up. Maybe, I don't know.
They're going to talk about it right now. I bet you
they're going to need to add about 7 seconds onto the clock.
But then they wasted a timeout.
And then you got to get the timeout back.
No, they won't do that.
Because they took the timeout because clock's running, 18 seconds. That's officiating team awareness.
That's bad clock management by the officiating crew.
Yeah. They're not going to add time on. Oh, they are. Let me see these. I want to see this.
Going to add time on the clock here. $30 seconds back on the clock.
That's more than I thought they were going to add.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to go up to 25.
So good job getting together and getting it right at least.
Yeah, but he should still get his timeout back. Now he's going to say, hey, we should get timeout back.
Can't triple stamp a double stamp. Now that's the next thing they're going to ask. And that's,
yeah.
I'm with you, though. I mean,
yeah. I took the timeout because the clock was running.
Yep.
He's at Tom. He gets that timeout back.
Oh, they're not going to like that. But
Head official coming to the Garfield side. And they should. I think it's a correctable error, isn't it?
I would say, too, a play hasn't been ran, and they took the timeout to stop the clock.
I wouldn't argue with that if I was the other coach.
I might argue.
Well, it depends on if you're going to use it. If he uses it, he scores.
I mean,
if he doesn't use it, if he doesn't score, it doesn't matter. But
audible now.
Yeah. Holly coming out.
Yeah, how about that?
A little
razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
Oh! First completion, but it comes with a price.
It's about 2 ribs.
Tristan Thomas threw that. It's to Holly.
3 yards.
So they did have one left.
First completion of the game.
And it took a running back to do it off a trick play for 3 yards.
Hey,
I like the
it's good play design.
I like the idea though. Yeah.
Get Holly, because you saw Holly move out of the backfield. Oh, yeah. Timeout. APS-IS wants to thank the Peanut Shop for their support of Akron schools and athletics. The Peanut Shop proudly serving the Akron area since the 1930s, providing outstanding chocolates, candies, nuts, and much more. Get your gifts at the Peanut Shop. 15 seconds left coming out of the timeout. They're at the 38-yard line. 2nd down and 7. 15 seconds before halftime here. Man, do you imagine how well hot cocoa will be selling tonight? Jeez.
That's the thing about that's. I was thinking
Hot
of
cocoa.
firing up the Keurig as soon
Everybody.
as I get home.
Everybody be getting hot cocoa. Looking left. Man coming from behind him. Goes around. Big play downfield. Man
Got it.
there. Little short. Bobbles it and incomplete. Ball was
Excellent
on
defense,
target.
Yeah. On the coverage, number 22, Antoine Williams. And I'm going to tell you what, that ball hung up. I mean, it was perfect throw, but just hung up just enough catch-up speed for Williams to time it and knock it away. He didn't get the head turned around, but didn't have to on that one. He just timed it perfectly.
And that was Jimmy McCauley on the target. Yeah, it could have been thrown 5 yards further, but, I mean, we're talking a 45-yard pass.
And now
8 seconds.
You got to try it again. I mean, you got to throw it in the end zone here.
And they try to put the Angel back there.
You got 3.
Angel
You better
coverage.
get a third guy. You got to get third
And you
guy.
got to call a
over.
timeout.
Yeah, you're going to use their last timeout.
Dual degrees are an efficient and affordable way to get your high school diploma and 2 years of college underneath your belt all at one time. Akron Early College, High School, and dual degree learning only at Akron Public Schools, where your future starts now at akronschools.com. APS-IS also wants to thank Leonardo's Pizza and Chicken right here in Ellet for their support of Akron schools and athletic. Leonardo Pizza and Chicken, where delicious pizza is still made on a stone oven. Get your slice today at Leonardo's.
That sounds good.
It does. On the stone.
I like a hook and ladder here, something over the middle. Throw it and bring the running back for the pitch. Or do they go back to the same play that they had set up?
I think I would run motion to the top of the coming.
I'd flood
Towards the
everybody
top,
on one
and
side
then
and throw it to the other
throw it
side.
over there.
Or you got one guy.
Motion coming
got
from the
single
bottom to the
coverage,
top and then out straight, catch at the 10-yard line. Hope
Yeah,
he
they
gets it.
definitely changed. They went to a kind of a 4 deep here. A little confusion.
Holly has some time. Takes the run. Oh, boy, we got a foot race. He's at the 20, goes out of bounds, and it would have been 1 second left. I don't know what they're going to say. I think he's going to say
No.
they're running off.
That's halftime.
And they're, the coaches sending players in. I don't. All right.
Yeah, it was that's
There's
halftime.
no talk? No conference? Would have been bang, bang. Officials haven't left the field yet. This is peculiar. The other team hasn't left the field.
Sun is check out there, I think. All right, let's go.
All right, well, they are starting to move. A bit of a questionable play, I would say there. 6-0 your score here from Joseph Yost Field here in Ellet, as 6-0 your score with the East Dragons leading the Kenmore-Garfield Rams. We'll be back for the second half of action right here on APS-IS. Second half action right here in APS-IS. Coming shortly as Dave Schick and Joe Pacansky have the first half stats here from the game between the East Dragons and the Kenmore-Garfield Rams, with East leading 6-0 here going into the second half.
Dragons with 128 total yards, 104 of them on the ground by Eric Holly. For the Kenmore-Garfield Rams, 65 total yards. Their leading ball carrier was their quarterback, Kidd. He had 23 yards on 6 carries. Difference in the game, 2 fumbles deep in East territory loss for Kenmore-Garfield, who will get the ball to start the second half. East lost one fumble deep in their own territory, but converted the other time they fumbled in the end zone. So that's the difference in the game so far. Fumbles lost and fumbles recovered for scores. We'll see if Kenmore-Garfield can take advantage here to start the second half and maybe get back in the ball game. They will get the ball.
Kicked and picked up at the 16-yard line. Comes back to the right side and stops and gets taken down. It kind of took a pause, like, maybe I come back this way. No. Taken down for the tackle there. They'll start at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 is their first possession here in the second half. And this team has had just troubles trying to hold on to this football as they make drives. Both of them negated by fumbles. They're at the 30-yard line, and this is a tight formation we didn't see in the first half. And this is causing East to adjust and bring them in.
Oh, and he sneaks
And
right
he
through.
sneaks right through. It's like a salmon jumping out of water.
That's a read there. If you got nobody over, no nose tackle over top, take what you can get, and they'll take 6 yards on the sneak. You'll take that any
Kid
day.
gets 6.
As you said, it was forcing the East to adjust. They didn't quite adjust, so they had more guys in the box than what they could block in that short time. It's not pretty, but you'll take that. You'll take 6 yards anytime you can get it. And now they cover up the center. Oh, and he tried to trap that time, and that's not on him. That's a fumble. Recovered by, they just tackled the handoff. Cameron Cozy this time on the recovery. And I mean, those guys came through untouched. Couldn't even get the handoff off, so 3rd turnover now for the Rams.
Ouch. And such an interesting play call on the first play, and then this one, all negated now. Defense has to come back on the field. And talking to that offensive line and the center position, how important that snap is. Well, 45 seconds into this one, and change in terms. Holly in the backfield, brings motion, top of your screen, off the sweep to the right side, is way back, and a one-on-one tackle, loses 11 yards.
You knew right away when he started running sideways. DeMonte Terry with great run support from the cornerback spot.
Rogers loses 11.
Oof. I think that was Blair on the run, actually. Yeah, it was.
Okay, sorry.
I got the binocs.
Looks officially a loss of 13.
Oof. You're
He
going
just
the
kept-
wrong way.
Kept running. Well, and both times that sweep, it has a toss where he's a good 7 yards behind him. And then he doesn't go forward. He goes backwards. Blocks a tackle there. It's still on his feet. Wow. What a play. 21-yard carry for Thomas.
And it didn't
It
look
sets
like it
up
was going
3rd
to go
and
for
second.
much. It didn't look
He
like
had
he
kind
was
of a
going
left shoulder,
It's kind of bounced off the first tackler. And
like he almost froze him.
still not enough for the first down.
Like Elsa running the ball, just turned him into ice. 3rd down and 4.
And the rain has lessened a little bit.
Yeah.
No matter, it's still raining.
sets up now. Holly gets it on the draw. Comes forward, and he's close to a first down. Looks about 3 yards, sets up a yard short.
Yeah, I think it's about a yard short. Man, you're back in midseason for it. I think they're going for it.
Good judge on the top. Gives a good spot.
Yeah. We haven't had many of those this year, so props to him. And maybe a good guy on the yard marker too, huh?
Yeah. 4th down and 1. Just under 9 minutes here in the third quarter. Holly, my assumption is going to jump over this line for a yard. Yeah, goes to the right side.
I don't think so. No way.
And the spot looks good at the top. It looks like a first down. He's a tall dude.
He got about a half a yard.
Holly is 6'2".
Yeah, but the mark is about,
I think they're going to measure
gotta
it.
measure
He's going
this.
to get it. Can't see exactly where the ball is.
They're going to measure this.
This is the first
They
down.
probably spotted it about, they gave him about 6 inches on the play. I don't know if he got 6 inches, but they gave it to him.
This is, I think, going to be a first down. Oh, boy.
Nope.
Wow. I can't see. They're in the way. And they do stop him. It's
By
about
an inch. Told you. No, it's just that he didn't get very much. I thought they gave him a pretty good spot, too.
Yeah.
I thought he got
Well,
not even to the line of scrimmage.
And looking
so.
here, it looks like that ball is on the marker there, and it looked like the first down mark on the sideline was at that marker.
It's
I
real
thought
close.
for sure.
Yeah, it's real close. Obviously.
So nothing. You give up the fumble on the second play, and then you're able to get it on a 4th down stop.
Huge play for Kenmore-Garfield.
4th and inches on that one.
They'll take over. Now they got to stop the penetration of this defense.
Yeah, and a decent field position for what they had to do. They had the ball on the 21-yard line. First down, 8.5 here in the third.
They'll sneak it again for 3 yards.
Is that by
That was by Kidd again.
So
Obviously,
2nd down and 7.
Yeah, obviously they're going to have to be able to run something else besides that. But you'll take 3 yards on first down any day of the week.
They haven't gone. They've been keeping it in much tighter, so they haven't had any of those motions where they can hand the ball off. This time coming out of it. Nice job running. Fisher's going to get, and they're giving the first down right away.
Nice run.
7 yards for Fisher. Some guys in the
Keep
stand.
running. He
Keep
is running hard,
it.
yeah.
Keep running Fisher.
Keep running him. Hey, feed
Yeah.
me.
Well, and this is a much different when you have Kidd there too to kind of offset it a little bit. As they hand the ball left side, and they're starting to make a break for it. Gets 12 yards on this one.
Nope, they're going to call this one down by contact.
And they lost the last one in that defense.
Nope, he's pointing to the
Yeah,
ground.
he's pointing to the ground. I think if we looked at the first one, we would say the same thing too. But Jordan picks up 12. Keeps this one. They don't even meet on this.
No, that's the guy had the call. Yeah.
We're still talking, Joe. We're still talking, Joe. What are we talking about?
Wait, now he points the wrong way, and now you can't point. Talk first.
Yeah. This is an odd group of people getting together.
Who's overruling him? He already called it down. That's his call.
I don't care who has the ball. If he's down, it doesn't matter if the ball comes out. He's down. Oh, boy. Well, controversy continues here. And 4 guys are trying to figure out what the call is. This is who I like to be. To the right of your screen, the guy not in the conversation. That's who I like to be in this.
Nothing to do with this one, guys. I'm just calling delay games right now. I'm about to call a delay on you guys.
And they overrule. It's going to be a fumble. Somehow, coaching staff is way on the field trying to get the explanation of that one. And I think you got to give him a little extra time because you just made a big call.
You just screwed him with that call.
They're still not on the field yet. I mean, might have wanted to be ready just in case they get it in place. Thank goodness. Holly's back there. Takes it, loses the ball, fumbles it, has a man there, breaks the tackle, comes back up the center and gains a yard. And then that's a fumble for sure. Picks it up, and he'll go right back down. And we have extra pushing. So there's some additional, but a crazy play.
Oops.
Going back.
He just
drops it, picks it up.
The football and fired it. That's going to be a 15-yard. Oh. I'm like, did he just do a pump fist? No, he threw the football after getting the
So a 2-yard carry for Holly, who fumbles on the carry, and that swings it 12 yards downfield.
And another 15.
where the Rams jump on it. Tried to pick it up, but did jump on it to secure the possession. And then we got a bunch of flags out. I really thought, what a play to get positive yards out of that.
That ball shot out of there.
I have less confidence in these conferences now because of the last one where they overruled a guy pointing that he was down.
Hey, guys, you're not getting paid by the hour. Let's go. Figure something out.
Now, see, this is what happens when you overrule someone else's
wreck.
call, is now they come in here and they're trying to
Wait a minute.
No, this is my call. This is what we're doing. This, like, be together as a team.
That one was easy. It was a fumble recovered by.
Yeah, but I think they're going to – this could be offsetting,
Could be.
which is still huge, 15 yards that you could have had.
Right.
Oh, boy.
I think that would be a great move.
That's a long conference to have offsetting.
Is it? Is that what we got?
I hope not. I don't think so.
Well, he's walking. Where's he going?
I think there might be one more. Oh, 3 of them.
Well, two one way and one the other.
Yeah, so not offsetting. And 2 of them against the Rams.
The one is the one I saw.
The ball dropped. Yeah, that's a definite no doubter.
But I'm not going to say it was a drop. It wasn't a spike. It was a fire. I'm not sure where it went.
It's probably on the roof of the high school right now. Oh, what a big play. And why are we moving back that far? You're running back like. Okay.
15 from the spot.
Yeah,
of
from the spot.
Fumble. Remember, he
Which
fumbled
is
at 12 yards
back.
too.
Yeah.
Mm. But they get the ball. Big turnover.
Yeah, you're starting at
But you shoot yourself in the foot too.
At the 15 instead of the 30.
Now they need to pop a big play.
Yeah.
Keep
Now the sticks come over because the sticks were hanging out.
They were ready. They were ready. They had it marked where the fumble was.
He's like, come on.
Oh, and another fumble.
Oh boy.
We said what did we say about snaps in the first half?
I wasn't gonna say anything. We've had all these great snaps and no fumbles.
And we're on turf.
Now you've cursed us.
Imagine
cursed
if we
us,
were
Joe.
on
No, don't say anything else.
this field last year at this time. Oh,
There wouldn't be any grass. There would be no grass on this field. Like maybe in the corners. That'd be it.
and the rain's not pouring. It's just steady now.
So a fumble loses 5 yards. And the run gets it back.
Mm-hmm.
5 for Fisher gaining and -5 for Kidd on the fumble.
And if you can force a punt here, I think you're East, you come after it.
With how weird it's going, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Golly.
They could fumble a snap. Nice run by number 5. He gets about half of it back, but it's going to bring up a fourth
down and 5.
And you see how important it is to get positive yardage on first down. And we've seen it over and over and over in this game. When teams are in second and short, they're converting. When they're in second and third and long, they're not converting very much.
Why?
Kenmore-Garfield looks really frustrated, but they're in this game. They're one big play away from winning this game.
So many players coming talking to the sideline.
You got to play field position here. I mean, it's not a big score game. You got to.
No. If they come after this guy, he's gonna pop him out of the way and still kick the ball. That's what we talked about.
What if it happens?
We forecasted it. End over end snap again.
Oh, they should have.
Kicks it. Wow, good kick.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Uh-oh.
Takes a good bounce. Man, it goes out the 44-yard line.
Those are the ones he was a little too close to it. Bad bounce of the skid could have.
I don't know if I'd come after him. He's not a quick kicker, but he's so big you could get a roughing the kicker penalty pretty easily.
Risk versus reward.
I know. Be scared. Man, I could go
Those
for
snaps aren't coming back fast.
They're
they
not,
sent pressure up the middle, though, maybe.
Good protection there to
Yeah,
take over.
It was. Now the Dragons will take over as they look to try to add to this lead. The slimmest of margins.
Yeah, they scored with 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Was it a 16-yard carry
And a fumble recovery.
by Holly, and then a fumble recovery by Kelly from 2 yards out for a touchdown.
So 6 fumbles lost so far in this game.
Wow.
Not let alone a few more balls that have been on the carpet.
And it's a run-heavy game. We haven't seen a lot of 2-yard carry there. Haven't seen a lot of passing plays in general.
Blair gets a couple.
Yeah, his 8th carry. 5 minutes left. Oh, man, we're still in the third quarter. It just seems with the turnovers,
this game should be with all the running. There should be 3 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah.
In this game.
But you got penalties and
clock
running.
management by the Stripes.
Yeah.
And penalties. Penalties slow it down.
Yeah. Sets up now, 2nd and 8. Runs to his left. Almost looked like he was in we got a holding. Oh, boy. Gains 6. Holding in the backfield.
Yeah, you don't even write down the 6 because that's coming back.
And he got lucky. He could be out there for taunting because he's still taunting. He's going to be close for unsportsmanlike. You'd be glad the official isn't that close to you.
Who's that?
Number 58, Kenmore-Garfield.
Gotcha.
And he was on the sideline earlier for. There's excitement there. That's good. There's a drive, but just clap your hands, go back and do your job.
You know what I always think helps? Celebrate with your teammates.
Yeah.
When you do that, you don't get called for taunting. Hardly ever.
Never. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like the Tim Duncan of celebrations. I don't like to celebrate. It distracts me.
I did better more like when I wasn't playing. You know, when I was a bench guy.
Yeah,
but
then you
when
can
I was
celebrate.
Playing, I didn't have my energy had to be used for other things.
Yeah, I gotta keep focused. Running left side, has some space. Wow, nice run. He'll get 10. Does Thomas.
Thomas has been the ultimate change of pace back for the Dragons.
And these teams keep switching their ball in and out, trying to dry it off on the sideline.
That's an exercise, and it seems like in futility at this point because their jerseys are soaked to the to the core.
Well, given how many fumbles we have, timeout before the snap.
Oh, an update from the Weather Center. The rain has Picked up once again.
Has returned.
Timeout, Dragons. Dragons time.
Graduation rates are climbing at Akron Public Schools as they transform high schools by strengthening the connection of learning in the classroom and what students may pursue after graduation, making learning more meaningful. It starts at the College and Career Academy of Akron at Akron. Learn more at akronschools.com. APSIS also wants to thank the Alco Company for their support of Akron Schools and Athletic. Alco Solutions for a cleaner environment, as they have the best janitorial equipment and are suppliers for many companies here in the Akron area. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. A 6-0 lead. The Dragons have held on to this one, but they have not been able to get another offensive set. If you think about it, that set that they scored on 97 yards running down the field, and they haven't put together another one as we've been riddled with fumbles here in the second half. 3rd down and 11. Oof. Offsides.
Good job by the Dragons. Out of the timeout. Get into a more manageable.
Yeah. 3rd down and 6. Man, the rain is just.
It's relentless.
It came down to a mist in the beginning of this quarter. It looked like he was going to pass it for a second. Still on his feet, and we lost 9 yards. Just like that.
Just.
And as soon as Joe says something good about somebody,
Well,
just drags
what
it down.
Could he do?
Joe's not mentioning anyone else's name the rest of the time. That's their lone good change
Fourth
of pace
down.
back.
And
Loses 9
now,
yards.
do you come after the punt? I mean,
Yes.
you're a team that has struggled to score. I think you got to take a chance here.
I would definitely come after the punt every single time because I'm not touching it when I'm not going to catch it. That's my point.
How many teams can set up a return game?
I'm not catching anything they're kicking. I don't
And
care
his
what it
last
is.
punt was 10 yards.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on here. And you could fumble. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
a bad snap.
I would bring everybody up because I'm not. Look, they don't even have anybody back to catch this.
They're not even rushing.
Oh,
But they still almost got it.
this one's short. Going to hit at the 42 and be picked up and downed at the 34. I would have brought more pressure.
I know. Good job by Zambrano getting rid of it.
Yeah. Good kick.
Rams defense has been up to the task tonight.
Yeah, Thomas, he wanted to catch that. He wasn't back there to catch it, but he wanted to catch it. He picked up two other punts in the first quarter. He's like, I'll catch them all.
Oh,
What was it?
I don't know. We have a flag down
Flag down.
with no return. I mean, that's why. Who are you blocking?
There's
There's
two
nobody
flags.
back to return.
It's 2 flags.
That's got to be an offset. Come on, guys, get control.
Personal
of
foul?
it, man.
Personal foul. Kenmore? What's the other one? Just one.
He's like, nope, just you guys.
Just
Man,
Kenmore.
Kenmore, they have got to get. They got to get control of this thing. They're in this game and they're ruining their chances.
What? There's no other penalties? I'm asking that as a question.
What is taking so long, though?
I don't know. This is rain
there a
speed out
timeout?
there. It's rain speed.
Are they waiting for the rain to stop? Because it's not happening.
Who is he talking to?
Maybe there was an ejection.
I don't see anything. I don't know.
If he had multiple unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, it could be
been.
on the same player. I didn't see the heave-ho call.
I didn't see that either. No, I did.
Did he
Yeah,
go to the
he went like
shoulder?
this.
Oh. I thought it was
So, yeah,
first
must-
down.
I thought he was going to give another unsportsmanlike, like maybe just a seizure or something. I don't know. Because usually his signals are good. They're big. He did one of these, and then he did this. I thought he was, coming back. He was just emphatically bringing both hands out, but only one hand did
We
come
gotta
out.
get the
So
clock rolling in this one.
we must have someone that left. And my guess is it's right in front of us here, 52.
Well, yeah, he's had multiple in this game.
So 52 would be Antonio Sandell, the sophomore.
Yeah, and he definitely had one earlier. So if that's on him, he might have been.
Yeah.
It looks like
he's because he's distraught.
No, it depends what it was for. If it's for throwing a punch, it's automatic, right? But
I didn't see that.
You can get it for multiple infractions, I believe.
That would make sense. 2 technical fouls you rejected.
Yeah.
2 unsportsmanlike, I assume you'd be ejected as well. Hand the ball off to Fisher. Wow, great balance. 17-yard gain for Fisher. Off the penalty on top of that. So we're at second down and 25, and now first down and 25. Now we're second down and 7. Third down and 7, sorry. No, second down.
Second down.
Let's say second down. That was the first one.
But why did they? It should have been first and 10.
No, because the.
No, it happened after the punt.
Yeah, I guess
right.
it would have moved it back.
It should just be first and 10.
First and 10.
What are these guys doing?
First down. How would it be first down?
Is
Maybe
it
because
we're
he's
dry? It should have been first and 25. No, it should have been first and 10.
First
They
and
should
10,
just
but
moved
back
the chains
15.
back.
Yeah.
I would have probably.
Maybe it was when they were coming out.
If I was coaching, I would have got
I would have been ejected.
too. So 3rd and 7 now.
3rd and 7. Hands the ball top side. And he's not going far enough. Only gets 5.
Now,
Does Mark.
here's the decision. Now, this is a big decision here.
Go for it.
Do you? Because both offenses are struggling mightily. Or do you just flip it back to your defense and play the field position game?
I think you're going to see a hard count.
I think that would be a great idea. Because if you jump, you know you punt.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be able to hard count if they don't get up there and run something.
Yeah, that's true. So no time for hard
Hey,
count.
we're not running anything here. Just we're trying to draw them off.
Just getting plays.
Somebody's jumping on one of the sides.
Oh.
As we said, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. It's Halloween, guys.
Stop talking, Joe. Stop willing things to happen.
They're cold.
The own
I'm
running
telling
back. He's right next to the quarterback.
We used to call it like no play. I'm just gonna draw them. Hunt. Go. Nope.
This
And
is
somebody jumps.
This is tough for Antonio Sandell. I think his mom's in front of our press box here. I would not want to have that conversation with my mom right after I got ejected.
But like we said,
Mom,
try to draw them off.
This is a conversation for the car ride home.
Uh-oh.
That's a low snap. Kicked it up high. This ball's not going anywhere.
You got to get it bounced. No.
10-yard punt under duress.
It was because of the snap. I mean, he was lucky. He
Took it up off the turf.
Yeah.
I think he could be player of the game.
He's got the most total yards.
His punting game is the only thing keeping the Dragons far enough away from him.
Don't you just feel like somebody's going to bust one and score?
Yes.
I feel like there's going to be a defensive
Fisher's last run, I was like, man, 17 yards. Golly, I mean, he's one tackle away from being gone. He's so shifty coming through the line, and then it's like an extra 10 yards on top of that.
I feel like we're going to see a defensive score, right?
That's what,
somewhere.
Yeah.
Or a missed tackle. You know,
if Garfield gets it, we go to overtime. Top of the. Oh my goodness!
Oh.
I'm not even sure how he tackled him. I think his own player tackled him. It looked like 53 tackled his own player, David Banks.
No, that was the man you mentioned, Marshall Thomas, who's been kind of had a gamut of emotions, but he's made some big plays today. And that one, huge.
He's
in Port.
definitely have drive.
Poor
I mean,
kid. He has just not had a chance to get going anywhere today.
Loses 6.
That's the end of the third. Don't even play. It's a quagmire, and the defense is dominating.
Do you have a quote on how many times do you use that word?
Quagmire?
It's like,
how do you?
It's like 5 times.
It's very melancholy out there.
Oh my God. End of the third quarter. Are we running the clock? What are we doing? We take a timeout? Yeah. A timeout with 1 second left in the third quarter.
Good night, everybody.
Oh my. 1 second left. I don't know. The quarter hasn't ended yet.
For sure, let's talk about it.
It's got to be one or the other. We're going to pick the flag up and then end the quarter? Okay.
Thank you.
End the flag.
I could care less if it was 26 seconds. Come on, guys.
What? So we have a timeout? Timeout to save the penalty? I'm going to say yes, the timeout. I don't even
No,
want
I think it's end of the third quarter
I
because
don't
they're
even-
going down the other end. You know what?
He's coming over here. No, he's not. He's talking to the coach.
It's like, we're just going to call this because it's, I don't know. It's getting late. Fourth quarter.
Yeah. Hasn't communicated that to the press box up here.
And we got it.
Oh, now we got it. All right, into the fourth quarter, 6-0 your score with the East Dragons mysteriously finding their way into the fourth quarter with a 6-0 lead over the Kenmore-Garfield Rams in what is just a weird game, folks. It is.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about just Joe's vocabulary this whole time.
Well, on a more serious note, partner, I want to mention, since we have Kenmore-Garfield tonight in Akron Public Schools, the passing of young Tommy Jones, the great longtime coach at Kenmore-Garfield basketball. Worked in Akron Public Schools for 24 years as a gym teacher, and everybody knows about her courageous battle that she fought with stage 4 breast cancer. And the Lord took her from us a week ago, and just the outpouring from not only people in the Akron Public Schools, but coaches around and from all sports. She also was an official, just all around. So just a special shout out to everybody who knew her and loved her. Rest in peace, young Tommy.
Goes through the line of scrimmage and will gain 5. Does Thomas.
And Thomas went through like a bowling ball, and he was met by an equal. Say what you want about the sloppiness of this one. A lot of it has to do with the weather and the penalties, but these two teams have been hitting the whole way through.
3rd down and 8. Peter, our cameraman upstairs.
Man, he's a trooper. He'll make it look good.
Luckily, he is under a covered area. Otherwise, he'd be a fish by now. He'd be underwater. Hands the ball off. Again, coming through. Step back, still on his feet. Comes to the right side, has the first down to the 25. This could be the big play, Joe. Goes down to the 8-yard line.
No flags.
8 yards. 37-yard run for Thomas.
And Thomas is just been a slippery runner for them.
How do you lose a shoe?
80 yards on 8 carries for Thomas.
Number 57 lost his shoe.
To
Jermaine
go along
Fears.
with Holly's 107 yards, so almost 200 yards of rushing for those two gentlemen.
He didn't even tie it. He just slipped it back on.
Yeah. Like some loafers out there.
Yeah. More of a day for the
He
boat
slips
anyway.
off another one.
And he's in the end zone. From 6 yards out. So Thomas, a 6-yard run for a touchdown.
We got a flag.
Oh, no.
But it looked like it came out after.
unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Probably when he got in the end zone. Touchdown counts.
They jumped up in the air. They will call that every time.
They jumped up in the air.
I mean, let them celebrate if they don't say anything. What the heck? They're not spiking the ball. Take them back to the midfield.
And now we got to get a play in for the extra point.
.10:41 left in the fourth quarter. Dragons up by 2 scores now. Tristan Thomas, the big run. And then he took it in on the next play. East really looking for what they needed.
All right, so I don't know where the penalty went.
On the kickoff.
There you go.
Looks like Garfield just said forget it on that play. There was not much
Flag
effort.
down. Flag down again.
What happened?
I don't know. Are they going to replay this? It looked like afterwards. Because, I mean, no one
They're already
did
going to be
anything.
kicking off from 25. Holding. Nope, take him back. Can we make them kick off from the 10?
It was a weird place because it came from the back judge on the defensive side. It's an odd place to have an offensive holding.
85 yards and penalties now for the Dragons. So wipe those 2 points off. We're going to have to retry here because they're already
They're going to bring the rest of their offense back out here. Bring the kicking team off of for Garfield.
just spike it.
I don't like this snapper that's below us. He's practicing. Look at this ball come out, number 75. That's why we're getting the end over end. He's is that how you hold the ball?
You can. I wouldn't in this weather.
Yeah. He's holding the top
Maybe
of it.
his hands are that big, though.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting good distance on it. Back to the game, sorry. Looking to roll, looking to throw. Has time, left side, intercepted. And wish he could run it back because he would have got points, I think. But it goes by a failed conversion,
Yep.
12-0.
Just after all that failed.
My pen's running out.
Here, one more.
It's official. I've been doing this so long, I've used the whole pen.
That's how long this game has been.
I feel old now, Joe.
I can tell you this, there's no heat on it here tonight.
Oh, man, look at that.
Yeah, it's out.
Look at the value there. This pen's been in here a long time.
Yeah, here, let me show you the value.
We've had
it's right
good-
back there in that trash can.
We've had a good time, Penn.
Yeah, had a good run.
Maybe you're not as attached.
What about people that pay like $40 for a pen? You know how easy it is to lose a pen? I mean, if it's not in my ear, I don't know where it's at.
I remember early in my career, like I got like a small promotion, and I got like
A pen set?
I mean, not a pen set, but like I think they're zebra pens, and they're like $6 pens.
Oh, well, still, that's way above
I know.
most of our big
And,
guys.
and it was like a 2-pack, and then in like the 3 months, I lost both pens. Like, screw this, man. Just give me the free ones out of the drawer. And then you get a pen like this. This pen isn't special. This pen doesn't do anything well. I've used the whole dang pen. That's a whole pen, Peter. Can you believe it?
These are my personal like.
Even as a
picks.
lefty, it smears a lot.
Everything smears, but those are my like
Those are go-to?
transcript signing pens.
Oh.
My official documents.
Oh.
I gotta have like a quill type ink.
Yeah. Not a ballpoint.
No, I don't like those. Well, look what I'm using tonight, which is kind of apropos red ink, the old teacher pen, for all these mistakes that have been made. Turnover. That's a fumble. All right, it's getting late for Kenmore-Garfield. They're going to have to bust a big play here sooner or later.
And that was kind of the last big play I think we saw. That 37-yarder really turned things around for him.
Well, they're going to have good field position.
Yeah, gets on their side, still on his feet. And at this point, I think they're saying, just go down, keep the ball in your hands.
Look at that
But the return gets to the 34-yard line. It's weird how the coach is on the field so much. There's a lot of players and coaches on the field in that area that aren't supposed to be on the field.
Gashawn Jordan with another great return. He's had a great night on both sides of the ball, especially, you know, there he does it in special teams. Defensively, he's been good. He's had a couple of decent runs, too. Maybe time to give him one more shot.
And Joe certainly will have our APSIS player of the game after this.
Yeah,
And
I think there's a lot of time left, so.
a lot could go wrong by that.
A lot of things could happen.
I don't want you to give any hints because that person could be.
I'm not jinxing anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not trying not to even think about him.
You like have one of those little voodoo dolls that could hurt him. Oh, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, gets to the secondary. Still going, still turning, still churning, still moving. They've gone 10 extra yards through a scrum.
There's one thing trying to strip the ball, but you got to get the man down.
22-yard gain.
Well, you got another highlight play for sure there. In the biggest play of the night for Kenmore-Garfield. And now they have to, if they can punch it in and get back to a one-score game with these conditions, but they got to get the ball in the end zone. They've been down here
They've
before.
been down, and they fumbled both times. So we'll see.
Third trip deep in their territory, second trip to the red zone.
Rolls to his right, looking to pass, has time, is up there. I think he caught it. And he's in for the touchdown. He did get it. 12 yards out. Kid, first completion. Who'd it go to, Joe? Went to Jordan, just as Joe said. Second target. And they're looking to add some extra points, and this could be a difference maker here.
I like the call.
2 6 points
man.
And a pass play. Only the third time that they've thrown the ball in the entire game. See what happens when the stops raining.
Now this conversion becomes big because if they can get a conversion and another score, guess what? They don't even have to get it.
As they set up, it looks like they're going to come in tight. 10.
No kicking today, man.
10-12. Looks to run left. Met at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. Tries to go back the other way. And he's going backwards. Still have him, but haven't taken him down. And now he's down. So the attempt fails. And Jordan, just as Joe preluded to, makes the play. Gets the touchdown. And this becomes a 12-6 game. So defensively, do the Rams, can they make another stop and get the ball back? We've seen certainly the East Dragons make a 97-yard drive in the first half for points. But can they do it now in the fourth quarter? We'll see.
Now you got to get the turnover. You got plenty of time left. Still 10-12 remaining in this game that has the pace of a game where teams have thrown it 40 times.
3 timeouts as well, so don't need to use those certainly on this possession, but a long drive could be a killer.
That won't hurt. 21 days. Won't hurt.
Joe
showing the
news that Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence has tested positive for COVID.
And
so
COVID
2 weeks.
COVID is hit everywhere. I do want to commend our state, which the numbers are high right now, but I want to commend our state. There's been many games canceled and postponed, but We haven't hit the place where we've seen 50 games in the state postponed. We've even had some playoff teams have to forfeit, no contests. And I'm just praying that we don't get to the state semifinals or finals.
Yeah.
And it could happen, but.
Squib kick, hits the turf, dropped again, picked up at the 22, comes the left side, still on his feet, 40, 50, and taken down at the 48-yard line. And the big return of 27 yards gets them on the other side and into Ram territory.
And good for Blair, who's had a rough time in the backfield today getting going, but he gets a big gainer for his team when they needed it most.
And they originally dropped that first one, picks up the second, and off and running it goes.
You see that happen with a punt, too, a lot of times. And then there's over pursuits and guys get out of their lanes, and it creates more openings. Oh.
Yeah, we saw
man
a
down.
player down. So we'll take a break as they look at the injured player right here in APS-IS. All right, player safely off the side. Looks to be a cramp as they're stretching it out. So what we thought could have been more serious with a concussion, just a leg cramp, not able to stay on his feet. Hands the ball off left side, is going to get 8 on the first carry. And Thomas.
And go with the hot hand here, Tristan Thomas.
Just under 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 12-6, a gain of 1 score that's been the entire time. Haven't had any lead changes, though, as Kenmore-Garfield hasn't been able to get points on until this last fourth quarter. But they still find themselves just down 1 score. Can they get a turnover? Can they make a stop here and get the ball back? Holly looking not to make that happen, get a first down. They hand the ball off left side, first down, no problem. Still on his feet, goes out at the 28-yard line.
And there's Blair running with some purpose.
A 12-yard gain for Blair.
It's almost like East is like, uh-oh, wake-up call. We got to go, guys. We're 1 miscue away from giving this thing away, and they've just been running downhill the last 3 on the return and then the last 2 runs.
Ran out of bounds, stops the clock, 9-11 here in the fourth. And this team has stayed right in it, these Ram defense. And now they're going to need some other big play. What's it going to be? Joe had preluded that another big turnover could really be a possible defensive score. We've seen so many fumbles. But the rain has slowed a little bit, but it stays consistently misty out there.
They've ran twice to that left side. Let's see if they go that way again.
They
3
do.
times in a row to the left side.
And makes a great move. And he's going to get 12 on this one. And these big ones are gashing them. Another first down.
And they're running right behind Dennis Reynolds, the fullback. Number 58, Donovan Daniels. The left tackle. They're not messing around at all.
I think we're going to see it go right back to the left side again.
Stop it, right?
Got to move one of those linebackers
So
over there.
53, David Banks over there. They got a lot of size over there on that left side.
Using as much time as he can.
Same play 4 times in a row, and they gash it again.
10 yards out. Spins in for the touchdown. 18-yard touchdown for Blair. I'm sorry, Thomas.
And that was all right, guys. Let's not tip our hand here. Where has that been all game? It just showed up when it most needed to.
Now going for the 2-point play. Spreads this thing open, 18-6. You're going to look at the score and think this was a much different game than what it was going through the trenches to get here to 8:22 in the fourth quarter.
2-point play. You think they maybe throw it here, or you think they're going to run left? Rashard LaBooth in the backfield now with Holly.
I think they're trying. Try and use Holly.
Oh, nice read.
Yeah,
An
great
absolute
job.
domination by Dennis Reynolds on that left side.
Holly with the run opens it up more. 20-6 your score. As that drive looked fantastic. Opens things up. 2-score game now. And, you know, the Ram defense wasn't able to come out and get the stop. So now the pressure goes to the offense. Another big return, get back within another score. But it's hard to chase something that's far ahead of you. Got to work twice as hard. True story. Schick family went running. My wife and I, we went running. And I had the dog. And we were running together, you know, just as a lovely couple, happily married. Long time. I didn't bring a bag, but I know on the route there's a place to get bags.
Uh-huh.
So we're probably 20 yards from where the bag station is. And the dog stopped, does the business. My wife, who has her phone playing music, keeps running. So I say, hey, call her name. Doesn't answer. Call her name.
She's gone.
Then I yell a little louder, hey, grab a bag. Come on back here. Doesn't even pay attention to me. So I go up there, get the bag, clean up the business, throw it away, and start running. Well, now she's like pretty far ahead of me. I was like, well, you know, she'll see at the next corner that she's ahead and she'll wait for him. No, she's running. So then I can see across the baseball field, she's probably half mile ahead of me almost now. And
She's cooking.
I didn't have my phone, so she kept. I thought for sure she'd turn around and be like, "Hey, where'd Dave go?" And she see me back, you know, half mile back, and then, you know, come find me. Never turn around. 2 miles in, she's like, "Where'd Dave go?" So then she goes like a different direction. I don't even know where she went. She went another way to get home. She's like, "Well, maybe he got hurt back there, and I have to go." So she ran home. I keep running the route that we were supposed to run with the dog. I get home. I was like, "What happened?" We just watched like you know, some of these gender equality movies with the judge, and I was like, if I had left you there, you would be so pissed at me. But you ran 2 miles, not even realizing I was beside you anymore.
She was in the zone.
And she wasn't running that fast. I was like, just leave me there. You don't even realize I'm not running with you.
The
anymore.
dog didn't like pull to try to go catch up with her.
It did, but he had the 200-pound dead weight and being me trying to pull it back up there. I was running, but she's a good half mile ahead. I can't run that fast.
You're like, I
was like,
I
"Dear,"
can't sprint that far.
I
to
go,
catch
2
up."
miles. That's 20 minutes. You didn't even pay attention. I wasn't running beside you anymore? 20 minutes? You didn't realize you didn't have anyone to talk to? She was probably in her own
She had her
conversation.
music mix on. Did she have like headphones on?
No, it was on speakerphone on her phone. Has some time trying to throw downfield. Oh, boy. Big loss on the run out. Trying to make a big play there, not surprising. Yeah. Of course, my wife blows it off. No big deal.
And kid is down again.
Yeah. Take a break here on EPSIS as they check out the injured player. We'll be back as action returns here. All right, so kid gets back up, and he'll be back in there. It looks like, again, that cramp has creeped back up on him. He did run out of bounds for a 7-yard loss, trying to make a bigger play. Not sure if it was a pass play or a run play, but it was definitely a negative yardage play. That we do know. He's still looking. Austin Guhar with the – oh, he's looking for the ball. That'd be important to have. He brings it in. He's my new favorite player.
Who?
Real hard. Drew Hard. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's a good player. Man.
Reverse.
On the reverse, trying to go.
Great job.
Good conceal. Didn't let him get outside. No gain.
Great job defensively by
Martin. I'm sorry, Martin was the ball carrier.
Brandon Gates and company just did not let him get outside. I like the thought there by Kim. You got to try to do something, make something happen.
Timeout, as we're going to have 3rd down and 17. You can't just throw those down, Joe. You got to turn the volume off first. Unprofessional. Connecting community to the classroom, Akron Public Schools has hundreds of businesses, organizations, and foundations supporting its students and families each and every year.
Why don't you call a penalty on me?
APSIS. I would, but there's been so many others.
Let's have a conversation about it. Let's put on the pinstripes and let's talk about it.
Well, I mean, that's your 2nd major penalty here. So
Well, good.
You're out of here.
I'm
Get
6
outta here.
behind everybody else. Oh, you're going to kick me out?
You're out. Get out of here.
Yes. I might not get home for tonight's show.
Yeah, you might want to just bring a food bag.
At least it's not warm in here. But it's better than outside. And look,
The rain's almost
the
stopped.
rain is almost stopped. It's a drizzle. That's why the offensive explosion here in the 4th quarter.
They can actually
It's like they're
actually
renewed energy.
run.
Yeah, it's like a celebration.
Oh, boy.
Stop throwing flags. Stop
I think he's got.
for
I
everything.
think they got too many players on the field. 1, 2, 3,
Who hired this
6,
crew this week? Come on, guys.
12 players on the
Did we
field.
get fined for that?
That's why I threw it.
No. My goodness.
That was out of a timeout, Joe.
It's happened several times out of timeouts. Yeah, it was only a 5-yard penalty though, so
Oh, good.
3rd and 22. Beats 3rd and 32, which they've had earlier tonight.
Who was that? Eric Cozy asking for the crowd to be loud. There's like Eric, man, it's a pretty,
on, Mom.
It's a pretty drizzly day, buddy.
Mom, come on.
Do what you can, buddy, but
It'll work.
there's not a lot.
Quagmire.
Bobbles the
my
snap.
goodness.
Down he goes.
Jailbreak blitz right there. They call that where they just come from the linebacker and the corner on this side come and just
Oh, that was a new quarterback in.
Nothing
That's
to
Wilson.
do.
Wilson's in. He might want out after that one.
he got absolutely nothing he could do.
He's coming out.
They're going to have to punt here.
Oh, he's laying down. I think someone needs to blow him back up like a cartoon character. So Drew Hall punts again.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to get away, but 2 guys just absolutely steamrolled one of them, which was Dennis Reynolds, who's been dominating here in the second half on both sides of the ball.
4th down and 34. End over and snap. Kicks it. Good
Nice.
kick. Going to take a good bounce. Technique on these kicks for the bounce have been good.
38 yards on the punt and gets him out of the hole. Once again, he's done a nice job tonight.
He's your center and your kicker.
Yeah, Austin Druhard in bad conditions has gotten, and he's been busy. I think that's his 6th punt, if I'm not mistaken. 6:35 left in this one.
Terrier Wilson's still
He's up.
he looks more mobile than he was when he crawled to the sideline. But he got
It could have
crushed.
been wind, because
Yeah,
he got.
that's what it looked like.
I'm surprised he even got
I
off the
can't
field.
breathe.
He's running now.
I think he wants to let him know that he's
Good
okay.
to go,
Get back
Coach.
in.
Yeah. Well, good for him, man, because having the wind knock out of you is not a big deal, but if you for those 2 minutes, it's like you can't catch your breath.
I can't hear you, Joe. You need to be up higher.
I'm sorry.
You're whispering. It's a whisper.
It's because it's bedtime.
runs left.
Oh, runs left.
And
How
leaks
about
a pass,
that?
10 yards. No, 9. 9 yards to Blair.
Did we tell them keep running left?
Blair's last 3 carries. 12, 12, and 9.
And guess what? More
More running.
yardage than those 3 that he's had all day.
Yeah.
Finally got something going behind that big offensive line over there. And that's part of the East game plan is they would like to wear you down, kind of like a body puncher in boxing. They're gonna call a timeout here.
Yeah, or they're going to take the penalty. And it's coming.
They're just gonna call a timeout. Yep. Take every second off the clock they can.
APS-IS wants to thank the Eckerd Baldwin Funeral Home and Chapel for their support of Akron schools and athletics. The Eckerd Baldwin Funeral Home is there for you during your hard times, there for you when there is a death in the family, and they promise to be there for you in your time of need. Whether it's a traditional service or other cremation options, think the Baldwin Funeral Home and Chapel right here in Akron. APS-IS also wants to thank the HEPA Environmental Services Incorporation for their support of Akron athletics. HEPA Environmental Services providing safe, timely, and cost-effective abatement and disposal and remediation services. .537 left in this fourth quarter. 20 to 6. Sorry, not 20 nothing. 20 to 6 your score. And East able to get the touchdown in the beginning, and then what you could call a bit of a lull, a valley between the first quarter and the fourth quarter. Most of it filled with rainwater, but there was some football in there as well. And now here in the fourth, gets the 2 extra touchdowns. Opens this thing up, and they'll run left, left, left.
Nothing that time.
Yeah, that one for a loss of 3.
Oh my gosh. Another flag. And why do they have to talk about everything?
I don't know. They're at rain day.
They've created the pace in
Yeah.
this one. I mean, just call it and get it over with.
Okay.
So you go from 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 19.
Still not quite out of it, are the Rams?
No,
Works in their favor.
they can force them to punt. They gotta come after it though.
Yeah. You have to. There's got to be a big play over there. Where's he at?
Dave, this
where's my guy?
goes to show you that an officiating crew can definitely take the life out of a game.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you can't
Well-
you got to call penalties if there's penalties, but
Chances are the poor attitudes and choices by the players has taken this out of the game. That's my guess. Because how many unsportsmanlike conducts, unsportsmanlike
too
penalties
many.
here?
too many.
So it's player conduct that's taken out of there. I'm looking for a big play by Marshall Thomas. He's been the Energizer Bunny, kind of too energetic in the first half, dynamic here in the second half.
Okay,
He needs this could be it. Big sack, 2nd down and 20. They need a big play here. I don't think they're passing. I think he's going to run it himself on the left side. Here comes somebody else to help block on the left side. And false start. Hey, good news, though. This pen has come back.
I thought you were going to tell me the NBA was back because by the time this one's over, it might be.
I think this pen's gonna finish this game. I know that was one of your.
I'm going straight from here to the basketball preview.
So, I think it's gonna make it.
Well, congratulations.
Hey, one of many small victories today.
As well, if we can get one more play in the game without a flag coming down, that will be another one.
Second down and 25. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looking to pass. And has nowhere to go. Getting out of pressure and can run easily out of bounds till the 40-yard line. It's a little gain. About 12 on that run. Not sure why he went out of bounds, though. Because you want the clock to keep running. 12 yards on the carry for Holly.
See, that's where the ball should be reset, and you should wind it up. That should be the rule.
I don't. He hasn't really been a player to. Well, I thought he would cut back inside to try and. He had 25 yards to try and gain. Now 3rd down and 13. Where's my guy? He's got to make a play. He's on the other side. They ran away from him.
Smart.
Now they're overloading the right side. 2 wide receivers there. Looking to pass. Steps up, throws high over his target. Incomplete. Pass intended for number 6. And that is Kelly.
Who had a touchdown way back in the first quarter of this one to give them their first lead.
I'm not sure why we're going to Holly's passing game right now. Yet to have a completion.
And you got to come after this one, 4th down. Ball's flying on the field, flying off the field.
Maybe he thought the offense was heading out. Oh, that was the incomplete pass. The ball from the incomplete. Back to kick.
There was another ball flying.
Alejandro Zambrano.
You got to come here.
And they still don't have anybody deep to catch this one, so I'm not sure where this middle person is. Trying to come from the top edge. Not in time. Short kick. Going to hit the 45, take a good bounce. Act like he's going to touch it, and he doesn't. Steps away, does Kayshawn Jordan, and they'll take over with 5:05, down 2 scores here in the 4th quarter.
Good job by Zambrano getting it off.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of pressure.
He caught it, and he got it off.
Oh, boy. Wow, we're having another conference. Is there a flag down? I don't see any flags. Where are the flags at? Why are we having a conference? Nobody's in conference. Get them going.
Nope.
God. This reminds me of my unofficial friends that talk all the time. Like, stop talking. Just hand the ball to them and get going.
There's no pace. Let's go. There's no TV timeouts here. Yeah. Let's go. That's on them. Let's go. We're walking around, set the ball out, wind the clock. Let's go. And you know, I hate when refs set the ball down, guy. I hate that. But
and a penalty, sub coming in late. Didn't even see it. Big spin. Still.
Oh, back body drop.
Is that Holly? No. Reynolds.
Go. No, that's why. That's why Kenmore's like, let's go.
What? Why is the coach out there? Are they calling timeout? What are they doing? What? Why is he out there? I don't even see any flags. What are we doing? They had an illegal substitution to
Keep
start.
running the clock.
There's the
Yeah,
flag.
look, they're talking. There's no.
There's a flag near the official. The clock is running as
Who
Joe
cares?
pointed out. Thank you, Joe.
They're gonna reset it to like 8 minutes.
I'm
Groundhog
surprised the other
Day.
official didn't at least stop it. I don't know why we're discussing so much. I don't.
Why?
Unsportsmanlike. Unsportsmanlike. Other side.
What's the? They're calling a personal foul on the tackle. Why?
I don't know.
Why? Because he slammed him down.
What was he supposed to do?
Hey,
You didn't blow it dead. It wasn't a stop. It wasn't a
it
continuation.
wasn't a
stop.
horse collar. He didn't grab his. Yeah, he
It looked bad.
suplexed him. But guess what? You want to call it for the way he reacted afterwards? That's fine. That's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
It's not a personal foul. That personal foul would be on the hit. No. Just tell him no. Or 32.
Rightfully so. The official saying, "Just scoot back, guys. Don't talk. Don't be excited." And now the officials are yelling at the other side. And now he's coming out. Why? As a head coach, why are you coming out? All right. A lot going on here, Peter. We'll stay with it for now. But it's not looking great. 20-6 your score. 4:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Officials still talking about what their call was. And I'm not sure what it was. But it's all over the place. I don't even want to read a sponsor because I don't want to associate with this time of the game right now. Oy. Let's talk about something.
Everybody needs to take a step back and
More
play
cheery.
football. And the pinstripes need to do a better job, and the players need to do a better
All
job, and the coaches need to do. Everybody.
We're changing subjects during this period of time.
Good. Let's what we can talk about here.
So we're talking about, this is my chocolate lab.
Oh wow.
His name's Boomer. I'm showing a picture. You can't see it on your screen, but you can imagine what a chocolate lab looks like.
He's a s'more.
So
I
we
got it right away.
We got cardboard and some white fuzzy and
That's
put them in the
great.
middle, and he's a s'more.
Here, let me take it. Send me that picture.
The best was, so we dressed him up and we went up to a little, my wife's work's trunk or treat. And it was funny watching little kids like, what is he? Is he a cracker? And I was like, well, he's a chocolate lab. And the one little girl's like, he's a chocolate lab. I was like, well, that's what he is all the time. His costume is, and then like they go through it like, okay, so this is a graham cracker and this is marshmallow and he's a chocolate lab. And then you see like this aha moment where they'd say, he's a s'more. They're still talking to players, so. But, yeah, fun. So, and then Carter was Nick Chubb, his New Jersey that he got for his birthday he really likes. This is Grace's homemade zombie soccer player outfit, which she deemed today is too cold to go for trick-or-treating. So we got that going for us. She's picking out her third outfit of the season. She's going over pirate stuff. All right, so officials basically telling everyone to stop talking in general. First down and 10, which doesn't seem like we went far enough. First and 10 from the 50. It's really only a two-score ball game. Wow, push right through.
Yep.
There's definitely one side of the line pushing through, and they're in red and white. Loss of 2, second and 12. Well, we're going to have a player of the game, maybe, if we get that far.
I'm ready.
We'll probably have it before this game's over because if they don't score on this possession, we're going to be out of luck. So we need a score here, Rams. Come on. Focus. And I'm not sure they're going to have it because this line has been diving through for the Dragons. And look at the formation they have here. They got 6. They got 3 down and three standing.
Yeah.
And they're through again.
Yep.
Another loss of a yard. Third down and 14. And there's not even a chance to get a play. .325 and running is the clock here. Third down and a gracious 13. So far this possession, they've gone back 3 yards. And you'll see it here from our vantage point right in the middle of the field that this line is coming through a lot faster. And that happened again there. And we got a sack.
And Dennis Reynolds, who they followed behind blocking, and he's just dominated this game in the second half defensively.
Yep. And that's how the cookie crumbles, by getting eaten up by a big defensive tackle. 4th down and 28 is what they have listed on the board there. And now we're just trying to get to the end point, it looks like.
Here, yep. Well, as we're going, this will give us a chance, you know. We can go through our player of the game. I think I'm ready. You think you're ready? You ready to hear it?
Well, I was going to wait till they punted.
Let's wait till they punt because anything could happen. Wait, it's too early. So if they return us for a touchdown, I might change my mind.
You block it. You get, I don't know. They're going to take a delayed game penalty, I believe, here also.
Stop looking at your watch and let them snap the ball, please.
New punter in.
Oh.
And it gets blocked.
That was you. That was you, Jackson.
Oh, they didn't put my guy in. I don't even know where he is. He's on the sideline.
Recovery by Brandon Gates, and that will just about do it for the Dragons. They've kind of...
I'm not sure they're going to take a knee here, though, also.
No.
Blocked punt. Austin wasn't in there. He's on the sideline. No one would block Austin.
I would definitely knee it out here.
Should. You should. You and I know that you should. But it doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. Why don't we go over our stats, Joe? Do you have stats before we play the game?
Sure.
On the Garfield side.
On the Garfield side.
Well, I don't think they're going to get the ball back.
They were led in rushing by Javon Fisher, who had 50 yards on 9 carries. Their best runner, and their lone score came from Keyshawn Jordan with that 11-yard TD reception that cut it to a 1-score game. On the other side, well, we're not quite done yet with the Dragons. So
I don't see a knee coming here. They're running left again.
Oh, nice tackle there. We'll keep that clock churning. But domination on the defensive side of the football by Dennis Reynolds, certainly a candidate. And for Eric Holly, he ran it for 115 yards on 12 carries. But our player of the game tonight is Tristan Thomas, the 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. 11 carries, 114 yards in those 2 second-half touchdowns. So congratulations to Coach Hayes. And the Dragons will go to 4-2 overall with the win tonight. And congratulations to Tristan Thomas.
Not sure he's going to be done yet. Again, I don't see a knee formation as they run it left side.
Oh, they took the ball.
He took the ball right out of his hands. And it's a fumble, and he goes back the other direction.
And as we mentioned, certainly the best player tonight for the Garfield Rams comes through with another big play, playing hard to the whistle all the way. And that is Sean Jordan, who already scored a touchdown, and now he takes one away. Boy, if he would have took that to the house, we would have had an onside kick.
I'm not sure first string offense is coming back out. Let's see here. Looks like it.
That's why you sit on it right there.
Could have taken 3 knees and be done.
And I don't think they would have stopped it.
No. And I think we have a penalty flag down.
Well, I'll say Mark closes in 15 minutes. So.
What? What's the thing in the middle of the field? Is that where the ball marker is?
I
It looks
hope
like a
so.
flag.
They need, if they're going to do this next time,
Yeah, another,
they need a different color.
yeah, like a blue.
It's too close. It's like a burnt orange. It needs to be like not close to the color of the flag. I think we're going to need to get a timeout here. What do you think?
I have 3. I'd be passing.
The
each
natives are
single time.
restless here in the booth.
It'd be 3 incompletes. Oh boy, that's incomplete.
Talk about the pocket just swallowing up on. The good news, Wilson back in the ball game after taking that big hit. It was just wind knocked out of him because he was back on the sideline, so he's back in the ball game.
Yeah.
But when you pass the ball and throw an incomplete pass, the clock doesn't run.
But you need a big play.
You do. You need a big play. How about just throw it deep?
You gotta. Well, you don't have that much time. You need
throw it
a
up.
quick, like tight end.
Throw it up high. Throw it up high.
Excuse me, like a little tight end curl.
Back
tight end curl.
Back in the tee.
Yeah. Jordan runs to the right.
Why not? Nice tackle, open field. That's going to be the ground causing the fumble.
See, he pointed, but last time that didn't really, that didn't get it.
Timeout. You know it.
32 seconds, down 2 scores. You're getting your money's worth today. You're getting your money's
I
worth.
hope Peter's got enough battery up there.
Well, we certainly want to congratulate the APSIS player of the game. And certainly APSIS bringing you this game brought to you by APSIS, your information station. Look at all these student-driven, informative, essential, exciting, resourceful, empowering, dynamic. You can use any of those words. That's what Ryan told me. I had to get them all in this year. Comprehensive, enriching, collaborative, innovative. Check that off the list. Certainly, if you want to watch any of our past broadcasts, you can do so. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Akron Schools is what you want to look at for those. Facebook, you can certainly look at Akron Public Schools for those highlights. Full games and highlights of all the broadcasts that we've had so far. 32 seconds left. 20-6 your score. The Rams find themselves down, but still fighting hard on the field.
Taking us almost 45 minutes.
Thank you.
Started at 9:15.
Still in the tee. Wilson fakes the handoff, rolls right, has a man there,
Just can't
falls
get away.
down, and I think they're going to say he was inbounds. That's what I was. No, I guess not. So 4th down and 11, loss of.
The clock there.
I don't know. I thought he was going to. I said, you're like forward progress would have stopped inbounds. But no, 4th down. Oh, we had a flag out. Oh my gosh.
It's wet. Hey, go ahead. Just throw that flag away.
Take a knee. Just take a knee on 4th down.
No, that won't stop the clock.
Oh, that's got to be better than what we're going to see. Where's my punter? He's hiking the ball. That's not. All right, well,
They're
you
going for it.
need 10. We haven't seen that in a while. Let's see here. Runs it left. Bounces it outside. Doesn't look promising. Goes out of bounds. He's going to gain 6 on the carry.
Yeah, good game by Jordan. They just strung it out. Not enough to turn the corner. Time to sit on it, Dragons, and get out of here.
You would think so. You would think so. Well, we didn't see that in multiple plays last time.
I'm calling it this time. And I've been right all day.
Yeah, in a bad way.
Yeah, not in a good way.
All right, so want to thank all those that helped make this possible. Ryan Rittenhouse, our producer, cameraman, upstairs in the fishbowl, Peter George. It's been a season that we didn't think was going to happen here on APSIS. We want to certainly thank all of those around the district that have made it possible for the student athletes to be out here and for us to broadcast their achievements. This is called filler, and I'm running out.
Well, yeah, because why is it taking 3 minutes to wind the clock and let's go, man?
Now looking to get, looks like we're going to take a knee here.
Yeah, he's going to hear the guy.
That would do it for us. Now, technically, they do still have one timeout. So, and we're going to start this with a penalty. You hike the ball. Oh my gosh.
Run the clock.
Yeah. I say wind it. I don't think
Best
he ever,
movie made all night.
I don't think he ever took a knee.
Who cares?
I think he hiked it and everyone stopped.
You don't have to hike it again.
I don't know why they're hiking it again. We'll
Yeah,
take
got another playoff.
Take 2 knees just to make sure. 2 knees just to make sure the clock's running. That'll do it for us here. 20-6 your score. The unbelievable storm has ended, and East comes out victorious on this one.
No, it's still raining.
We might need the boat for it to end.
Yeah.
Want to thank all of you guys, and good night. Take care, everybody.